Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. Now I am going to explain my project. Classification and adaptive novel class detection of future evolution data stream. Modify title: a framework for the on-demand classification of evolution of data stream. Abstract: a novel class detection problem in the presence of concept drift and infinite length. An ensemble of model is used to classify the unlabeled data and detect the novel process. In that process, unlabeled process is the unwanted data and unrelated document for our process. The outlier are the analyzing to see that there is the ensemble concerns among the outlier and the separation from the instance. The outlier is nothing but our data to the another data. This data is nothing but the related content to the unrelated content, the finding for the our process. The new class will be detect the novel because our SVM classes detect to the techniques detected. The SVM process is nothing but support vector machine. The support vector machine also calculating the clustering process to the searching for the our process. It is found in the unused feature space. The unused feature space is nothing but this unrelated document to the unwanted space removing for the our process. Our new SVM method to including the efficiently retrieving data from the input data content. In this method to using the effectively and less timely retrieving the our document. In document has been related for the important document getting for the our result. Now explain the our project flow. This is for our project flow. Start input data document. Input data document is nothing but our select that data set for our process. This data set to selecting for the infinite length method apply. Infinite length method is nothing but selecting for the unwanted data. This is unwanted data is here means unwanted symbol removing process going. Then if no unwanted data is no unwanted data document process. Then splitting the data splitting process. Data splitting process is nothing but data splitting to the another process. This method to apply in the concept drift method. This concept drift method applied to the no data change process. If no means no data change process. If yes means unrelated data removing process. Unrelated document is the unwanted data from the our process. Then after the calculating the classify process. The classify process is nothing but concept evolution process. The concept evolution process is yes means classify the size of the document. If size of the document calculating no means no clustering method. After classify the document, the data size calculating process. The after data size calculating process to then click the get the important data for the our process. The important data getting process to the future evaluation method apply to the clustering the data process. If data has been here means accept the accurate concept data irrelevant process. Then no means data not accurate. The comparing in the other data document. This is also called for the data comparing process. Then finally the analyze result process. The analyze result process is the get important data analyze process and get the stop process. Now I am going to execute my project and click the Visual Studio button. This is the debug button. This is click or F5 press and this project automatically run. This is for our main page of our project. The click here button. Now click. So select the data set. Data has been selected and then click the OK. Data collection button click and then select the home box and click the our dataset list. Then select the SMS spam collection.txt. Then click under details. This is for our dataset details for file size and the file line and the overall words of our total dataset lines. Then click the next button. Data has been load button. This is for our data selecting the dataset details. Then click the unwanted checks data. If unwanted check button is clicked, the data has been your unwanted data is here, the automatically view of the our unwanted data. Then click the calculate data. This is the our unwanted calculated data count. Then click the next button. Load data. The data load is our data asset has been loaded. Then remove the unwanted data. After the remove the unwanted data details, then show the our data. This is the our unwanted data details for the our data. The original document size is 4000 something. After remove the unwanted data size for the this size. So number of unwanted data for the this size. Then click the next button. Data load, this is for the after removing the unwanted data for the removing data, then calculating cluster process. This type of the clustering to the calculating our process. This is the our data to clustering in the process, data of clustering. So three type of data clustering process. This is the our formula for the clustering process. Then click the next. Then data has been loaded for the our data has been loaded the our data process. Then click the cluster 1 process. The cluster 1 process also calculating the every data has been the split out for the our data. This is data has been loaded for the cluster process. Then click the OK. Then load the second clustering process. The data has been completed. Then click the OK. Then click the cluster 3 process. That is cluster 3 process of to calculating the data to the another data. And data has been calculated. Data cluster 3 process has been completed. Then click next. Cluster 1 data. This is cluster 1 data size and unwanted counted process. Then cluster 2 data. Then our the type of the sizes. Then cluster 3 data. Then click the next process. This is the our enter the text to get the detail for our process. This example our name to load data. Then click the search button. This is for the our searching process. Then click the next step. The load data for the our getting the text to the result to our data. Then click the calculating text. This is the our calculating text for the our process. Then get the search value. This value is valid content is search is true. This is called yes process. Then click the next process. This is for our whole dataset link. This is for our very important dataset link. Previous selected for the only one text. This is for the our whole dataset to get the important data. Then data extract. This is for the our cluster 1 data important data. Then select extract 2. Then click for the extract 3 button. This is for the our whole 3 data important dataset. Then click the next process. The classify 1 calculate the our cluster 1 to get the important data in one by one. Then cluster classify 2. Then classify 3. This is for the classify data for the our process. Then click the next process. The data 1 cluster for the this is the data 1 important data. And data 2, this is for the data 2 important data. And then click the data 3. This is for data 3 important data. Then click the next process. Data extracting from the data extracting to the this is for our data extracting first important data. Then data cluster 2 is this is the 2 second clustering for the important data. Data clustering 3, this is for the data clustering the important data of 3 data. Then click the next process. This is for analyze process. So data view is for the this is the type of the analyze process, the control signals process for the our analyze process. Then click the analyze process. This is for overall comparison result. This is the our overall clustering the process to the get the result for the our project. Then click the exit. Thank you.